Zone Wars is quickly becoming one of the most popular game modes in all of Fortnite. With the addition of skill-based matchmaking, it can be a sweatfest in public matches depending on your skill level. With that being said, a lot of players have decided to stick to Zone Wars. I've been playing a lot of Zone Wars myself recently. It's a really nice way to relax and have fun, especially since Fortnite can be mentally draining after a while. If you're someone who loves Zone Wars but can't seem to get a win at all, or maybe even win consistently, we're going to be discussing how you can improve your Zone Wars skills and win matches consistently. Using the tips I'm going to give you, you'll see more success in your win rate. Everything I talk about are things I do in game to keep me successful. Before we get started, comment down below and tell me what your favorite Zone Wars map is. Anyway guys, let's get right into it. My first tip for you guys is rotate early. Rotating early is one of the most important steps to achieving a win in Zone Wars. Rotating early offers you a spot to sit and shoot at enemies while rotating into the zone. This also saves you the hassle of trying to rotate while bullets are flying at you in rotation. You might take damage in the air from players shooting at you on the ground, but the heals that you receive at the beginning of each match should take care of this. I've never been lasered out of the air in Zone Wars, so this typically isn't an issue. Once you land, immediately start building a base out of steel to shoot from while your enemies rotate. With the zone moving in and dealing damage to slower players, picking up eliminations from this and stormholding your opponents should come with ease. It's important to consistently be rotating, because the earlier you rotate, the less risk there is of zone taking any damage from you. Dying to zone is a really dumb way to die, so try to avoid this. My second tip for you guys is don't blindly W key your opponents. W keying in Zone Wars can be easy at times since there is no skill-based matchmaking in Zone Wars, so the most experienced players can tee off on the most inexperienced players. However, W keying without any form of cover or knowledge of where your opponents are can result in deaths. It's important that whenever you move in Zone Wars, it's with cover. Never move in Zone Wars without a form of cover around you. Since players spawn everywhere, it's only going to take a matter of seconds to get caught off guard. On the Vortex Zone Wars map, players can spawn on a hill and below the hill. You can get shot from above or below you, which just adds to my point of moving with cover. Not knowing where your opponents are can lead to a very quick death. My third tip for you guys is stay out of the middle. Coliseum, Desert, and Enigma's downhill maps are all relatively flat lands with straight moving zones, whereas the Vortex map zones can move in many different directions. Staying on the sides of these maps instead of pushing straight to the middle of the map can make it easier to conserve materials and stay out of the line of fire, which prolongs your life in this game mode. By staying to the sides of the maps, you have free rotations and more health ultimately leading up to the final fight. By staying to the outsides, you can rotate early, take shots at your opponents in the middle of the map, and third-party active fights that are ongoing throughout the game. You might not get as many kills by staying on the sides of the map as you would if you were in the middle of the combat or if you were W keying your opponents, but you'll still be able to achieve multiple victory royales this way, which is what our goal is. My fourth tip for you guys is play a lot of Zone Wars for the experience. Experience in learning the different rotations that are set in the map each time is very important when trying to win as many Zone Wars matches as possible. For example, Coliseum, Desert, and Enigma's downhill map all have the same rotations each game. Learning the rotations and the dynamic of the map will help you guys out in winning more Zone Wars matches. Zone Wars is a great practice for tournaments and a great way to practice turtling, as well as having a fun time with your friends. But there is a sense of competitiveness with them. If you're struggling to win Zone Wars matches, use everything I said in this video. Once you learn the basics to Zone Wars, the layout of each map, and the muscle memory of building turtles for yourself, you'll start to see more success in your game. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Use my supported creator code YTVeribus in the item shop, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace out.